Aaron.
Yes.
What is the best tool for self-defense?
Your mind, man.
Oh my God, I hate...
I carry a firearm, I carry a knife. We both agree a flashlight's a hell of a tool.
Yeah, but see, you're talking about self-defense tools.
Correct.
I'm talking about self-defense tools.
Tools. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Right, not to be confused with...
Self-defense tools. So we've talked about hammers. Do you know what makes a good self-defense hammer? Have you ever thought about this?
I have not.
Really?
I'm very
You
excited.
teach self-defense.
Yeah.
What do you do? Improvised weapons and stuff like that? You ever worked with that?
Yeah, but I haven't thought about the difference in the hammer.
Right. People give improvised weapons lip service.
Yeah.
And then you go to practice it, and what do? They hand everyone a padded stick.
Yes.
And the padded stick is everything. I have put an inordinate amount of thought into this. There's actually a specific hammer that's best, and I'm actually beginning to think the ball peen hammer.
Ball peen?
Yeah, you know, biker gangs carry this, all right? I'm beginning to think that might be it, because there's less to get snagged, and I don't think it has to be that heavy.
It doesn't. But the weight on the forward end of it, yeah, you're right. It doesn't need to be that heavy.
No.
Yeah.
The thing about a self-defense weapon is, I think, these are my list of rules. I think it should be one-handed. You can have the option to put two hands on it, but it should be wieldable one-handed.
Okay.
My main criteria is that when you go to swing that thing at me, the instinctive reaction of putting my hands up and arms up to block.
Yes.
Right? I want the weapon that when it hits this to do disabling damage.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want you to have to score a KO blow.
Direct, yeah. So you're saying removed of targeting.
Yes,
If
independent.
I'm not like specifically targeting hands.
Right, no, I swing it, your hands go up, and it still sucks.
Yeah.
That's one of my rules. So the hammer, I don't work on shit, so I don't know what shit is, right? This one here, it's not sharp.
No.
I don't think it needs to be sharp.
No, it doesn't need to be sharp. Well, again, if you're talking about like a bludgeon, when you're saying self-defense tool,
Right.
what are you doing? Carrying this in your pocket?
And a hammer hook.
And just out in public?
Or a home defense weapon.
Okay,
For
now,
someone,
okay, now we're talking.
right?
Well, actually, man,
Yeah.
you could hook and grapple with this fucking thing.
Dude, you could ankle pick someone to death with this thing. Bro, get on a single, right? Get on a single leg, right? And you're worried about me hitting you. Yo, what if I straight oil checked you with this thing? Bro, you're letting go of that single.
You got flesh.
Did I get you?
Yeah.
I got a little piece of you in there?
You said, well, it's the
That
hook.
little corner?
Yeah, man.
It's good for you.
That was the most vulnerable I felt in a single leg ever.
Tie me up.
Yeah.
Right, you get inside, tie me up.
Bro. Hook and
Bro. Right?
Well, that's an interesting thing too, like, because that even with, like, we do grappling and type with the rattan, and we talk about it with, like, expandable rattans and stuff like that, but this is nice because it's got drop weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't need any range with that.
And
that's interesting.
I'm glad you brought up the stick, because there's something else about this that people don't realize.
Yeah.
We get into a retention battle over this.
Yeah.
What does it turn into? You've got the stick. I've got the stick. You put your other hand on the stick. I put my other hand on the stick, and then gimme, right? And there's all kinds of. Do you know any techniques? Do you know like techniques for this? Like,
Sure.
Yeah, like boom. Yeah. Turn the wrist. Yeah. So yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So if you only train with that as a stand-in for this, you lose out on the retention of this, because this fundamentally changes it right here. This makes it totally different. What we figured out practicing and drilling this, which you can practice and drill this and you should, it was fun. Cover the head, right? Just like that. Yeah, so like we're fighting, you're gonna swing that thing at me, right? And I managed to get my hands on it. Immediately you gotta cover the head. And then I cannot take this from you. I could maybe, all the techniques that you used on the stick, I could also use.
Yeah. And
what's crazy is with the stick stuff, the things that people do to, even without training, people kind of inherently understand, like, with a hammer you need to know. So if your hammer is your chosen weapon, or if the hammer is the chosen weapon of your opponent, you need to know that whoever gets the head first wins.
You can twist it.
Yeah. You know what the best screwdriver is? Fat handle, less than 7 inches. All right.
Fat handle, less than 7 inches.
Oh yeah. Boom.
This guy.
Yeah. Fat handle, less than 7 inches. The fighting over, the retention of, and the blade orienting of that is totally different than a knife. Because this, I can't do anything with this. Right? You need to know that.
Yeah.
We both need to know that. Someone's trying to stick a screwdriver, which a guy actually did try to stick a screwdriver in me once.
Yeah.
It was scary. You couldn't tell me that I wasn't in a knife fight. People think, oh, it's not a knife. I was terrified.
Fucking
Yeah.
holes are holes. Holes
Yeah.
is holes.
You need to know that this isn't going to work for you.
Yeah.
Whereas if a stick, this might work. It might be okay to grab here if this was a stick. All right. If it's a knife, I can't do this. But if it's a screwdriver, I can do this a little bit. And this is a fine weapon. Dude, I feel real good with a screwdriver in my hand.
Good too. You look good.
Well, I want to grapple. I want to leverage one. Boom, hit you. So, screwdriver versus hammer, which do you think is better?
I mean, now you're splitting hairs. I think there's a degree where it's going to come down to the person that's behind the weapon.
Yeah.
too.
So, which one do you like better? You, Aaron Genetti. Link Aaron down below. He's from Endeavor Defense and
What's
Fitness.
up?
Yeah.
Hammer. I'm gonna take it.
My man.
Yeah.
I like a hammer.
I'm gonna say hammer.
I'm getting more excited about the screwdriver lately.
I like the screwdriver, but
I can carry a screwdriver anywhere.
Yeah.
I can put that in my pocket. I can put it in my bag. But beyond these, what other tools? What comment down below? What other tools would be good?
Knife.
What
Box cutter.
box cutter?
Yeah. We're looking at box cutters.
Box cutter? I don't like box cutters.
I think the thing with box cutters is like, unless you're going like straight at the throat and things like that, sometimes they don't even know they're getting cut up.
Right. The cuts that don't kill them won't stop them.
Yeah. Or it'll
We need to
take
stop
long
them.
enough.
I actually think this would stop you before this would. You won't feel any of these.
You have
won't.
potential. I mean, you're gonna have to put some ass behind that though.
I got all kinds of ass to put.
I know, but I'm saying, like that, you don't need anything. You don't need any power or anything. That can be like close, grapply.
And the upside, this is super hard to take away from somebody.
Yes.
You're not taking a box cutter from
No,
somebody.
because your hand encompasses the majority of it, and
I
the
had
one
a-
part you're gonna grab onto is gonna be the bad part.
I had a guy try to get me with a box cutter too.
Yeah.
He was shoplifting at Walmart. I threw him down. He was trying to pull a box cutter out of his pants.
Shit's gnarly, man.
It's scary. You couldn't
Yeah.
tell me it wasn't a knife.
No, hell no.
Dude.
Well, because that kind of isn't it.
I wonder if my
Box cutter's an interesting one though.
I wonder if my obsession with tools for self-defense came from the number of times
Being a police officer.
people tried to kill me with tools.
Yeah.
So let's explore.
Chisel.
Let's find something else.
This is just classic.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh. So you got to practice opening it, just like
Yeah.
any other knife you'd carry. And
Yo, is this a retention trowel?
yes, it is. That is
Look.
exactly what it is. I would take.
Look, they can't. It's got teeth. So look, check it out. Now your brain's working differently.
Yeah.
Now our brains are working differently. Shovel for home defense. Everyone gets it. What would you'd use it like a pole arm, right? Hold one end of it, jab 'em with it.
short one though. I probably want a yeah.
But had we not done this, your mind that's like
Yeah.
your mind immediately starts thinking, what's like better? Oh, a shorter one.
Yeah.
Or maybe a shorter one with a.
Is that aluminum? Ooh. Oh, well now that's pretty much just a combat shovel. What's
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the folding one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a formidable weapon. That is too.
You can well that goes back to your one-handed.
I could use this
You can use
one-handed.
it one or
I
two?
can put two hands on it.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
This two-hand, dude.
You jack some people up.
This is a good tool.
Yeah.
It has defense. Like you could block with it.
And $17.98, guys.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't even buy a good knife for that.
Right. Self-defense material.
Yeah.
Like self-defense accoutrement.
Accoutrement.
Yeah, is expensive
Dang, that's like
because they make millions of
easy to
these.
swing. Like even something with some whip on. Oh man, that's in and spin. Oh, this is the kind of you could like stock that a little bit, get it in your shoulder, like really get your body into. Oh Jesus.
The retention of it is a little suspect though.
Yes.
They take it from you.
Yeah, but even if you get into a tug of war with this, gently, but if you're holding on to it, and I'm going like this, trying to
Yeah.
hold, and you're pushing and pulling,
Yeah,
I'm on
pushing.
the wrong side of that.
Yeah,
all
you're on the
day.
business end. And-
what does
and-
that thing do?
I don't know. So like you're stuck on it, and I'm like, get off of my stick. But the hammer,
Yeah,
retention favors the person holding it.
yeah,
Screwdriver, retention favors the person holding it. Box cutter, I don't love it, but retention favors the person
Yeah.
holding it. So
big time.
that's a consideration.
Yeah, short shovel.
Short
Mini
shovel.
guy there. I still think you own that.
No, yeah, because of the
Yeah.
this. Any perpendicular handle placement, if the That's why with the hammer you have to cover the head right away.
Yeah.
It's got that perpendicular thing. I'm attacking from 2 angles, and you can only hold it on 1.
Yeah.
So this right here, you're not getting the shovel from me.
Yeah.
There's 0 chance you get the shovel from me. And you could punch with it.
Ooh, that shovel up. Upward, like right through the chin. Like that's something straight out of Hot Fuzz. But boom, it's fucking spiked again. Whack!
Shovel hook. Brush block. Sweep the leg.
Am I on YouTube?
What weapon? What would you choose for home defense if you had to pick something from this aisle? There's a man coming in the house.
You get one tool
to
in
attack
this
you,
aisle.
and there's one thing from this aisle that you. What would it be?
From this aisle?
Yeah.
Yeah, like right now.
Like immediately?
Yeah. You got seconds.
It's gotta be something swift, man.
Swift.
Something like small and swift.
Speed. Smart. Some people would think the biggest, heaviest thing.
No, but I think something, you know, that's
Fast.
easy accessible, you know.
Fast.
Easy to pick up, yeah.
Speed over power. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
But normally, would you have anything like this in your house?
Yeah. I mean,
If you place it there on purpose,
Yeah.
slash.
Gardening tools are normally kept in the shed or the garage.
good point.
Normally.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
But I don't have an AR, so that-
You trying on a southern thing there? Appreciate you.
Yeah. No, I would do that for a
You
while.
do that?
Yeah.
Is that a thing you do? Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Go. Yeah.
Hold on. Get it right.
Look at you, little short bearded ass, looking like Bruiner Battle Hammer over here. Bang. No, this is not. This is not good. Yeah.
Dude.
Buckler?
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Oh, dang.
We did that video. It's,
You did?
Yeah, we did a
Video
Buckler
on a
video.
Buckler video?
Oh my, we did 2 of them.
What about sprays, liquids, stuff to spray in their faces? I mean,
I mean, obviously getting anything in your eyes is bad.
Yep.
But what would disable a person?
ammonia, bleach,
Would it though?
bleach in the face.
I know that there's this stuff you're not supposed to get in your eyes.
Yeah, well, I would start there.
Goof off.
I think
The
it's gotta be
delivery.
something. The delivery has got to
Yeah.
be something that can go distance, but it's not like so.
But would it?
But I think you need something that streams more.
This might be hit.
Any of the bottles that have the option to go mist or stream. I want something that has the stream.
Stream.
Yeah.
To put quality rounds
Yeah.
on target.
Oh man, paint and varnish stripper. Hey man, if it peels paint,
Yeah. But if
stuff
you're
like
a
that.
maniac,
Yeah.
and you're not agreeing to close your eyes because they hurt, it doesn't do that. An irritant. If it's just an irritant, because
Yeah.
the irritant is not what makes pepper spray so effective. It's the actual things that you cannot control.
Yeah, the
They
physiological.
actually swell shut.
Yeah.
Whether or not it hurts you. I think if you have to be a master of it, it's not a good weapon.
what about just wrapping it around your hand?
That takes time. Time to deploy. That's a factor.
That's another factor. That'd be rough.
There's just employees walking by watching wrap chain around your hand.
They don't know what they're doing.
Dude, that would suck.
I think it would suck for me.
Yeah, it would probably bust your hand up.
Yeah, that hurts.
Your knuckles more than
That
mine.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts. I don't think the chain is a thing.
No.
No, sorry.
I got it.
Well, show me your moves then.
Huh?
Whip it
In
out.
here? I'm just saying, watch. Check this out.
Checking it out. Give me that.
Give it to you with the buckler
Yeah,
now?
give it to me.
If you keep it moving.
Yeah, I gotta kind of double dutch this thing. Oh my. But this, you know better than this type of space. This type of space, you know what I mean? And, oh, I have a rule for this. Yeah, get me right on the end.
Oh!
Yeah. It got me, the wrapper, it got me and then got me again.
This is how you sustain
That one hurt.
most of your training injuries.
Yeah.
On videos like this.
Yeah.
Concealed version. This is subcompact.
Harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a thing.
Ooh, knee, kneecap, thigh.
I mean, yeah. And that's you barely even trying.
Yeah. Is that plastic?
It's not plastic. It's a trainer. And you think like, what kind of crazy people would have trainers for improvised weapons?
I know one. I know a guy.
If you're gonna practice with a weapon, you do need a trainer, and this is what I've made. This is my hammer trainer. That's cool, no?
It's actually.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can't grapple. Can't grapple with that.
Flimsy,
Yeah, so I made this one. And that one
PVC in
Yeah,
there?
there's PVC in there. Yeah. No, it's not for that. God damn it. But that one, yeah, it's not for that. Yeah.
pretty good.
But this one, if you're trying to take it from me, right? Boom, we can do the, strip the grips and all that, bah, like that.
Yeah.
For the screwdriver, I've always just used this.
Yeah.
Right, just a piece of foam like this, just as a stand-in. But it wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. I wanted something a little more realistically shaped, but stage props, they always break apart. So
Yeah.
enter Clanton Combatives.
Oh my gosh.
This is not a sponsored video. There was a storm, destroyed his shop. He makes all my trainers. He makes trainers.
They're awesome. He makes ours too.
He makes guns. He makes knives. And now,
Hammers.
hammers and
Screwdrivers.
flashlights.
Flashlights.
Yes.
This is actually. I haven't touched one of these yet.
It's because of me. He definitely made that because of me. Look at his guns. You have flimsy for safety, semi-rigid
Yeah.
for semi-safety, and then like rigid
Yeah,
for
those tough ones.
no safety. He makes really good stuff. He lost his whole shop, lost orders, lost his molds, had to start over from scratch basically. I use him to make every trainer. Is the only trainers I use for anything. He made me one that was flimsy, right? So it's a little safer. When you use an actual thing, I can line up, I guess, head alignment.
Head alignment.
Yeah, hammer head alignment.
Hammerhead alignment.
But I wanted to be able to wrestle with
claw
one,
alignment.
so he made me one with a solid
Actually
core.
rigid.
Yeah, solid core. So we could fight over this. All right. Yeah. I got you. It's yours, man. I'm not getting it. Yeah. Boom. Cover the head. This is my own personal carry screwdriver,
It's legit.
and my hammer. I've chosen this one because of that right there, because there's nothing to grab here. So
and
that,
because it wasn't $31.
yeah, because I already had this one. So if someone grabs that, that's not a great thing
There's
to grab
nothing
on
there,
there.
especially if you twist it.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Eesh. Eesh.
And then this
This is nice.
I like a fat handle. I like it to be less than 7 inches. You don't want it to be excessively long because then that creates
Yeah.
leverage for them.
Little pointy Phillips.
And for some reason, and I've not figured out why, I think Phillips is better than flathead.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna give you a better, easier to stick in. It's a point.
I don't know that bears. I don't know that that's.
I think it does.
Yeah. It's
Based
just
based off zero science.
I can practice a lot of shit with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't get the feel of what the handle is like in my hand. So
It's
you would,
different.
if we were fighting over this thing, you'd have a real sense of how it really feels in your hand.
Yeah. And like placement of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got a mean defensive one. Be like, come on, man. Now I block. Dude, super Muay Thai. Check. Ho! It was definitely a 2x3. There's no way he was carrying around a 2x4.
Dude, we got little hands up. But how about over here?
They lie about their heights and weights and sizes and everything.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They would never do that.
They would never lie
Never
on professional wrestling. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have to use environment. Yeah, dude, that's the hallway. I'm not, I'm in a lot of trouble. This might be the move. People, when we did the medieval weapons, people suggested a spear.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm thinking, oh God.
Oh, yeah, a little too close.
That was almost real bad.
Yeah.
You almost put that in me.
Loud.
Intimidational factors.
Yep.
Where's your shield? Okay, I think that's it. That's all I can think of, unless you got any ideas.
Covered the gambit.
Covered the what?
Gambit.
We covered the gambit?
Yeah.
Gamut.
Yeah, exactly.
Gambit is a gamble. Gamut. Gamut. There's no B in there.
That's what I meant.